Welcome guys, I'm overskilled and that's my first football challenge. So I would say I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Come on, let's go, let's bomb it. Yes, that's what you get on this channel, guys. Let's bomb it.
I am the king and will not be. I am the king and will not be the king and will not. I am the king and will not be.
We are now in the Hearthstone menu, and for those of you who don't know Hearthstone, there is a mode called the Arena, and that is what we will do now. We will do an arena draft belonging on how good we are on the football pitch, and what is important are the rules. So at the football pitch we will have 6 rounds of football with 4 shots in each round. I will shoot 1 ball to the right post, 1 to the left post, and I will try to hit 2 crossbars. For each hit I can choose better cards. As you can see, if I don't hit anything in a round, I always have to pick the worst card, what would obviously be not too cool. If I hit one thing, I can choose the second best card, and if I hit 2 or more things, I can choose what I think is the best card. So those are the rules, pretty simple. Let's see what happens on the pitch, guys. Let's go, round 1.
First round, guys, normal football boots, 4 attempts, 1 to the right post, 1 to the left post, and 2 crossbar tries. Let's go, let's shoot as most as I can. And that is the start we needed. So guys, I hit the right post, let's go for the left one. Posts are done, let's go for the crossbar, let's hit them. Guys, what did I say? I said, let's hit them.
Guys, welcome back to the Hearthstone menu. We finished the first round of football and now we are going into our arena draft, and I already bought the arena, and I would say because it's a very hard challenge, I can just choose which hero I want to play, and my choice is between Priest, which I'm not very good at, Druid, which I'm decent I would say, and Paladin, which I can play really good I think. So I think I will play Paladin in this challenge, and it's also golden, that's also a point why I choose it. So as you could see in the football challenge in the first round, I had 1 hit, so I always can choose the second best card. So let's go right into the draft and see what we can draft. So that's a hard one. So I think in Arena Divine Favor is not that good, so I think that is the worst card actually. And let's choose between the Light Fuse Stegodon and the Midnight Drake. And I think if you can adapt your silver and recruits, that's very good in Arena because you have your hero power, so I think that is the middle card, and I will choose the Midnight Drake. Next round. Okay, that is hard. I think... Oh, that will be horrible. I think that is the worst card because it just can't attack and probably will not get a silencer or anything. You can't rely on that. And that is the best card. I think we have to choose. Or is the Pirate the worst card? That's a good question. I think the Pirate is the worst card, so maybe we get something to just give this thing taunt. So that's the middle one, I guess, and I picked this one. Okay, they are all horrible, I think. So this is probably the best one because the stats are very good. And between those two cards, that's probably the worst one, and the Wolf Rider you can kinda use, so that's the second best one. So let's take the Wolf Rider. Okay, 2 more to go in the first round. So with this guy, that's not very useful and that's very good. So I think the Scarlet Crusader is in this case the best card of those 3. So let's not take this one. And I think that is the worst card, so let's take the Reversaur. And the 5th and last card in our first round of drawing. Okay, we have summoned 2 1/1 Silverhand recruits. That would work very well with this card here. The Murloc in Arena is very useless if you don't have other Murlocs, so I think that is actually the worst. It's a 2-drop with 2/3, it's actually not that bad. Okay, so this is the worst one, this is the best one. I have to take the Murloc, I think that is the middle one. And those 5 cards were the first ones for our first football round. So let's go back to the pitch and see what happens in round 2.
Okay, let's go for the second run. And guess what? We are shooting without the football boots, just with the socks. No post, no problem.
No post, no problem.
Guys, I'm telling you, it's hard to see, but that was a crossbar hit. We got the first crossbar hit. Let's try a little chip shot. Let's go.
Bruh. Bruh.
Second round is done, and after that crazy last shot, which I really fucked up, okay, I have 1 hit in this round. So again, like in the first round, I can't pick the best card and I can't pick the worst card, so I always have to pick the card which I think is the middle one. So let's go right into the draft again, and we have 3 rare cards for our choice, and I think that's a good question. It's a hard first round to choose from, so I think the Grim Street Protector is the best card here. It's a 6/6 which gives adjutant minions Divine Shield, so that is very good. And I think the weapon is actually the worst one, because we don't have Divine Shielded minions, so I think the Archon Commander is the middle card. and I will pick this one. Okay, next round, all the 3 cards aren't too good. I think Hand of Protection is singly... wait. Ogre Magi is just a 4/4, okay, it's relatively solid body. That is just random, that is the worst one I think. That is the best one I think, and Hand of Protection it is. Okay, so now we have... this is actually the worst one, it's completely useless. Discover a minion and give it 1/1 is very strong. But I think this guy is even stronger, and I really would like to take the Fire Plum Phoenix, but I can't. I have to take the card that is second best, and I think that is a Light in the Darkness. So let's take this as our 8th card. And now we have this actually. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's single-handedly the worst one. No question. Young Dragonheart is really bad. That one is good, so we have to take the Shield Bearer, and I really don't want to do it. Why game? But yeah, I will click it. No, I will take this one. Oh, and I did it. Oh, that is not good. Okay, and it's... oh, the deck is getting so worse. So that card is obviously the best one. The second-rate bruiser, it's really good in Arena, but I can't take it. It is obviously useless again. It's like we already have one, and this is completely useless. And what's this? When a friendly minion dies, return it to your hand. So this is useless. This is good. And this is the middle one, belonging to the quality. So let's take this one. So we are 10 cards in. You can see our next drafting round already on the screen, but we have to see what we have to pick for the next 5 cards. Which one? Maybe one time we can pick the best card. That would be nice, but it's all decided on the pitch. So let's go back to the pitch and see what happens in round 3.
Guess what is happening now? I switch my black socks to my white socks. White socks! White socks! Yeah, and round 3 is barefooted or in white socks. Let's go!
Bruh.
Let's try a little trick shot. We just have to be very quiet. It will just be a slow roller. It will just be a slow roller.
Bruh.
Yeah, I will hit the crossbar now with my white socks.
Bruh.
Yeah, I will hit the crossbar now.
Make the ground shake.
Banger!
Always the same, guys. Also in the 3rd round I got 1 hit, so it's again I can choose the middle card, not the best, not the worst, just the one in the middle. And let's go into the draft, and that is very easy. The Amgam Rager is the worst card. The Loot Hoarder is kinda okay, but I think the Silver Moon Portal is the best card. It gives a minion, buffs a minion, and it also summons a 2-cost minion, so that is the best one. That is the worst one. I have to pick the Loot Hoarder. Next draft. Okay, We don't have a... Oh, we have a secret yet. Okay, we got one secret yet that makes the Hydrologist a little bit better. I think the Noble Sacrifice is the worst thing here, the Fire Plum Phoenix is the best one, and yeah, the Hydrologist is in the middle of the 3 cards, and I think it's also the second best one, so let's take this guy. Next round. Okay, hard to say. Very close. Nothing here is too bad, I would say. I think we already got one of those. I think that is the worst one, and I think card draw is the best here, so I take the Jungle Panther. I think that is the middle card and also the second best one, of course. Okay, good cards again. The Scarlet Crusader is in this draft round the best card. Lost in the Jungle has some synergies with my deck, but I think it's the worst one, and the Abusive Sergeant is the second best card. The buff is okay, but the card is not so good, so I have to pick the Abusive Sergeant. And that is a horrible round. The 15th card in our draft. So Hand of Protection is probably the worst one if we think that we already have one. The Lost in the Jungle is probably the best one of 3 very mediocre cards, or let's say bad cards. And the Golden Light Justice is probably the second best card, a little bit under the Lost in the Jungle. So let's take the Light Justice. Boom! And we got 15 cards already. We have 15 cards into the draft. And I would say let's go back to the pitch and see what happens.
Okay guys, 3 rounds done, 3 to come, but let's end that with the fancy shoe, or should I say sock work, and let's go to the heads. And the next round is in cool mode. Let's go. Right post, left post, double crossbar. Let's go.
How could this happen to me?
That was so extremely close, guys. Unbelievable. Hit the fucking target now.
Bang
it!
I am the king and will not be. I am the king and will not.
We are back in the arena for the 4th round draw, and I again hit one thing, again one hit, so it's again the middle card, not the best one, not the worst one like I always say, so let's go. So we have some good cards here. I think the Bomber is the baddest, the worst one, and the Silver Moon Portal is probably the best one. You can buff something, that's very good and very useful, and the Reporter is just mediocre. That's the middle card, let's take it. Our 17th card. Oh, again a Murloc. We already have 2 Murlocs. So this is the worst card, it does nothing. This buffs Murlocs and this discover a Murloc. I think the discover is a little bit better than the buff, so the middle one is the Rockpool Hunter. Let's take it. Okay. The Volatile Elemental is the worst card here. Probably the... oh, that's hard one. Yeah, probably the Theuermeister is the best one. Let's stick to the Pantry Spider. Yeah, I would love to take the Theuermeister, to be honest, but that wouldn't be fair. I have to take the middle card. So our 19th draw is Getaway Kodo, Midnight Drake or Sunwalker, and I would love to take this Sunwalker, but it's sadly the best card. Getaway Kodo is the worst one, so the middle card is also the middlest one from the strength perspective, so let's take the Midnight Drake. And again this guy, it's the third time, oh my goodness, but in this case they are all bullshit, to be honest. Okay, so I think that's the worst one because we have no activator and it just does nothing. And this is quite useful, so I think this is the middle one. I will take this as my 20th card. And that's it for the 4th round draw. And I would say, like always, we go back to the pitch.
5th round now, guys. I'm sorry that I can't do trick shot and all that fancy stuff, but I have to take the challenge serious, not the serious challenge. Okay? So that's why we were cool around before, but now we are going to cowboy mode. Let's go! Cowboy mode it is! So what can I say? Left post is a little bit of my weakness. So I go for the slow ball again, the slow rolling ball, and just try to hit it. Oh! Okay guys, slow roll is obviously not one of my strengths, so let's fucking give it 100% and try to hit the crossbar. 2 attempts. Okay, not a crossbar. I just know how to strike, but second attempt will be better. Let's go.
So in this round I only hit the right post, not the left post, and sadly not the crossbar. So again, like every round, I can't pick the best card and I don't have to pick the worst card. I always have to pick the middle card. So let's get right into it. So we have the Nerubian Prophet, the Emerald Reaper, and the Gets Done Socialite. So this is a heal, 2-2, okay, not too bad. That is extremely bad, and that is a good card, very good card, so that's the best one, that's the worst one. And the Gets Done Socialite is the card we need, or we take. If you can say here, we really need big drops, we only have early game, and that will be a problem. So, I think this is the best card because it's a good body and it also heals. The Archon Squire is not too useful in our deck, but the Murloc is, so let's take the Murloc. I want the Murloc, I just want the Murloc. Okay, next round. The Abomination is probably the best one, it's like Consecration, it's a 4/4 body with Taunt, it's useful. The Getaway Kodo is bad. We also have one already, and the Selfless Hero is kinda like so I think I have to take this card. So the 24th card, they are all pretty bad. The Abusive Sergeant is probably the best one. You can give a minion to attack and buff it and trade better. The Pantry Spider is totally useless. 2/1 freeze for 3 mana, not useful. And this is probably the middle card. A 3/2 that summons a 0 and 5 taunt. Not useful in my deck, but let's take it. And then we get some golden cards as well. Okay, this is not too good. It's hard to say, but that's the worst card in my opinion. Give a random minion in your hand, +1/+1. That is very good. I guess also it's a 2/4 body. But the best card I think is the Hammer of Wrath. Deals 3 damage and draws a card. So that is the middle card. Let's take the Grimsbreed Smuggler as our 25th card. And that's it for the 5th round. You can see the next draft on the board already. But we have 1 football round left. And let's go to the pitch for the last round.
6th and last round, and how should I say it? Let's do what I like doing the best. Let's just bomb it. Right post, left post, double crossbar, just volley bombs onto the targets. Let's go.
How could this happen to me?
Let's go. Let's bomb it.
Make the ground shake.
I got already 2 hits in my favorite mode, in the bomb mode. One try left, 1 crossbar try. Come on.
Last round of football is done and I smashed it in my best mode, in the bomb mode, with 2 targets, and now we are allowed to always pick the best card, the card I want. I finally can pick it. So, and in this case it's very easy. Stonehill Defender is just OP. I will just take this card, and now I can also concentrate a little bit on my curve, because now I can choose what I want and then I get those cards. Yeah, I will not need and get the secret, that's for sure. The bartender is kinda okay. I will take the 4/3 minion, the Ooze. Come on, give me a 5-drop or something. That is something. Can't take the 4 drops, I already have a lot of small minions. So I guess, okay, the Bookworm, do we always, or do we for now have dragons? No dragons, no. Or we have 1 dragon, but I guess I take, if you control the secret, just take this guy. Or even more Murlocs. The Hydrologist is good, but we only have 1 secret, so I take the Discover Murloc, because we have some Murlocs. Yes, we have some Murlocs. That's a Murloc, that's a Murloc. We have some, so let's take this guy, it's good. Oh, and that's a clear thing. Oh, that's another dragon. That's a little bit sad, but what can you do? We take the Primordial Drake as our last card in our football/Hearthstone Arena draft. So I got 1 win already. That's because it's an event in Hearthstone at the moment, but that's not a problem. So this is our deck, guys. Very 1, 2, 3 and 4 minion heavy, not much late game. Let's see what we can actually do with this deck. That's the draft. That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed the football part and maybe also the Hearthstone part. So in the next video there will be a second video where I play my drafted arena now. But that's it. If you liked the video, leave a like here, leave a comment if you like, and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. That's it for now. I'm Overskilled Gaming. See ya!